Hello, beautiful. This is Miss Nikki, and I am here today to share with you my planner setup. This is my recollections planner, and as you see, I can't even close it. So I figured I better go ahead and share with you all of its contents so I can kind of get this stuff out of here. Some of the things are going to have to be changed into my next planner. But this is my setup for April, May, and June. So let's start with the things that I have here in the pocket. So this is just a piece of scrapbook paper that I got from Michael's in one of those scrapbook pads. Most of the inserts here are from my Planner Society subscription boxes, as well as the little paperclip flowers, which I think are so cute and they go so well with the setup of this planner. And look how these colors complement this planner. I believe this is called the teal. This planner probably cost me about $25, but I used one of those, I think it was like a 40% off coupon that Michael's always has. So make sure that you check that before you make your purchases. So let's see what else. This is just a thank you from Jamison Reed Designs. She has an Etsy shop that I use a lot. I love her work. These little Louis Vuitton bag paper clips, these are from Anissa Plans. So let me be sure that's her name. I tried to make sure that I did not forget any of my companies that I love to use, because I know that you guys are looking to decorate your planners as well. So let's get to the bulk of it. This is a sheet from my Planner Society kit, and this is one of the stickers that came from one of those sticker kits with who is it, Mambi. And it just says she turned her can'ts into cans and her dreams into plans. And I just love that. So I put it on the cover. Now I laminated this cover because I know that I like to keep a lot of things in my pocket. So I wanted to make sure that my pages were protected from it and vice versa. Okay, here is one of the clear pockets. It has a little bit of design on it. This too came from the Planner Society kit, as well as these die cuts. This was something that I made from the Planner Society kit. This is actually a piece of acetate that I created this to do, and I just snipped the edges. After I hole punched it, I snipped the edges so that I would be able to insert it where I needed to. And I used a thick lamination paper. This one was, I believe, a 7mm paper. And that's why it's so tough. This is just my perpetual calendar that actually came with the planner. Most of the things that came with the planner, I didn't keep. Here's some pages. I have some information in here, but I'm just going to skip right past that. This is from a scrapbook paper. It was from one of those pads, and I just cut it down to size so that I can make a folder out of it. And again, I laminated it with that 7mm paper. And the same thing with this bookmark. And I actually do use my bookmarks. I still read paper books. I love them actually. And I use that for those. This is a beautiful sheet of vellum from the Planner Society. And each one of the, since I print out my planner pages, I try to decorate the back sides of the pages that I don't have any other dates or any to-do list or anything like that. When nothing is printed on this side, then I just try to decorate it, and it's a nice place to create like a dashboard and keep my stickers and my note stickers and things like that. And a couple nice encouraging cards. Throw kindness around like confetti. All of these things came from the Planner Society kit. Now for April, this kit is from the Plannerology Studio from Etsy. Most of my things that I purchase do come from the Etsy shop. And I try to keep one of these cute little rose gold paper clips, this tab, to keep my months together once my month is completed, because it will actually hold the pages together so nicely, and it's easy for me to turn the pages, and that way I can get to the month I'm currently at, since I leave 3 months in my planner at a time. Now, most of my deco stickers, which is what I think really got me into planning the most, these are the best reminders for me to keep track of what's going on in my world. And I also use my daily boxes to help me meal plan. So I've gotten these deco stickers from so many places. I will list some of the places as we go through, but I know that a lot of them come from these big ones. I know come from Denise Albright. And some of the other ones are from the Planner Choco, the Paper Gumption, Design Sticker Store, the Bling Bling Planner, and the Paper Crayon Planner are ones that I use probably more than anything. I do have a couple from Skulls and Orchids Plan. But for the most part, that's where most of the things come from. I do keep in a grocery list that I just mark as I think of things. And I keep it in like each section of my planner so that when I go to the grocery store, I can just snatch this out. And this is a 8.5 by 11, a regular size sheet of paper. And this comes from TampaHomebody.com. And I just hole punch it and stick it right there. This came from Bling Bling Planner. This setup, this weekly setup. This weekly setup came from Planner One Love. This one is Paper and Gumption. And this one is from Victoria Thatcher. This is from Planner One Love, and Planner One Love and Victoria Thatcher both have free printables on their blog sites, but you should definitely leave them a tip, buy them a cup of coffee. And I don't typically leave money every time I pick up something, but I think that you should just drop a 10 or a 20, you know, transfer it in their account whenever you can, as often as you can. Since I use them so often, then, you know, I don't really think that I should, or that I need to actually deposit something every single time. But as long as you show them love and your appreciation, because those blog sites, they do cost them to keep them up. Okay, so for May, this setup came from the Treasured Papers Company. And same thing when it comes to my deco. It came from those same companies. I may have used Scrap Craft-tastic, Anna Liz Designs. And let's see. My sidebar actually came with this kit, so I really like that. Oh, and do notice that when I have an event or I'm going to be on vacation, something that extends for days, I like to take a piece of washi and just mark those days off. These days I was in Chicago for my sorority convention. Okay, this is the rest of that Planner One Love kit. She does beautiful work. This is Planner One Love. Here's my other grocery list. Let's see. this. And see, I have so much stuff in here. This planner wasn't perfect. These binds, they didn't meet all the way. So sometimes my papers do come out. But it's not that big of a deal. I wasn't going to take it back. But I am going to be watching that when I do purchase another one. The other thing, okay, so the other thing is I love to decorate my planner. It reminds me to come back in. The beauty, I think, draws me back. Okay, so let's see. This was the week I was in Chicago for my sorority convention. This is from Victoria Thatcher. Let's see, did I say? This is from Victoria Thatcher. This one is from Victoria Thatcher. This one is from Victoria Thatcher. Okay, so now to June. For this June kit, this one came from Pinky Stickers, again on Etsy. And let's see, I was on vacation. I went to Chicago this week, and then I left out and had a girls trip in Las Vegas. So that was so much fun. But I marked it here, and isn't this a super cutest thing? So what I did was, and as you'll see with most of these, like the company icons that I have in here, the Las Vegas, and then like the Amazon, my Capital One, I just Googled those companies and just took the picture of the logo, and I saved it, sized it down, and cut it to the size that I wanted it for my planner. So I did the same thing with the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. That sign, that infamous sign, I wanted to make sure I included that. So that was nice. I love seeing that there. This is the rest of Victoria Thatcher's kit, and this is from the Planner Society again. Victoria Thatcher. Isn't that beautiful? For my sidebar, I hope I mentioned, I get these from, there was a site, and it was called The Organized Potato, My Planner Enemy, My Planner Envy, and let's see, Planner Problems and Planner Addiction. I was getting some of my free habit trackers from those companies, but unfortunately many of those no longer exist. Okay, let's see what else. We have another Victoria Thatcher kit. This is absolutely gorgeous. Victoria Thatcher, and this is the week that The Incredibles premiered, and I have 2 young boys, so we had to go see it. They were counting down. And again, Victoria Thatcher, and here's a nice piece of acetate, and this came from my Planner Society kit. And this big book I am going to get to in just a moment, but I want to skip that for now. This is a little insert that I created from one of the backer cards that came with my Planner Society kit. And let's see, this is a prayer that, this is scripture, and on, let's see, this is just a scripture that I decided to insert here, and I just trimmed it with some beautiful girly washi that talks about beauty and love. Here's one of my Planner Society paper clips. It says TPS Girls. I thought that was super cute. This is actually 2 greeting cards that have the blank insides. I made this cute little folder out of 2 of the cards, and I'll show you how to do that, but I basically just put the 2 facing each other and cut it out to size. So this is so cute. And instead of making like a pocket like a tuck to close this. I think it's super cute to just have my paper clip there to hold that together. Here's some Planner Society paper. And I have some of my personal information in here. So I just use one of my beautiful rose gold paper clips to keep that together. And more Planner Society paper. Now I use all my papers to create, I use most of my papers to create dividers. Let's see, this is for the finance parts. And I have so much in here, which is why I'm probably not going to be able to keep 3 months in at a time, because it seems like it's getting bigger and bigger. This one says, "Hello, gorgeous." This is actually a cutout from a scrapbook paper pack. And on the back, I wrote a prayer. Let's see. And here we have, since this one says, "Hello, gorgeous," I thought it'd be cute to have the little hello paper clip from the Planner Society to hold this folder that I made. And this folder I made from some scrapbook paper, one of those pads again. So that is super cute. I haven't really been using the folder that much, but I just want to be sure that I can make one. Okay, so this is so cute. This section here is some more, this is notes. And this section is notes for my sorority. This is all information going on with my sorority. And this is one of the folders that I made. I put this envelope folder onto one of the backer cards that came in my kit. I always remind you to save the backer cards because you don't know when you're going to need them. Well, it was a beautiful support for my envelope, my folder, and I was able to hole punch it so that it would stick into my planner, and that created a space for me that would stick out from the folder, and that way I did not have to mess up my folder at all in order to get it to adhere in my planner. And this, again, is some more, what is this? Acetate. And this is actually a piece of acetate that came with the kit, my Planner Society kit, and because I loved it so much, I went ahead and I laminated it with that 7 milliliter lamination paper in order to give it such a thick and hard, durable surface for me, and it helps to protect the inserts of my planner. And again, I just tucked a little bit of scrapbook paper right there. This pen came from my Planner Society kit. This is a gel pen that I got a box of them from Amazon. And these, in the Recollections planner, this pen loop is so large, it's very hard for me to keep my pen in there. But it does seem to see a little bit better when I clip my gel pen to it. So let's get to this part. This part I have been saving to show you because this is a new addition, my 5th addition to my planner. And let me unclip it because it has gotten so big. I am going to have to do my faith journaling or my war binder journaling in a different location. So I believe that I'm going to end up setting up a war binder or a faith binder in another planner because this has created so much bulk. I've been really getting into it. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go through the pages, but I have just been doing some scripture writing in this book. So, and this is how I started with my faith journaling. So I love ephemera, and I'm going to be adding a little bit more as you see. So those die cuts that I've been getting and the stickers from the Planner Society kits have been such a joy to put into my faith journal. So I've been using it, and you'll see the progression as my book goes on. This is the first faith journal that I've ever done, and I probably could have done a whole video just about this, and maybe I will. But this is where I started stamping. I've added the die cuts and the stickers, and I have washi. And you'll see, like, I've marked each one of the scriptures that I have written here. Oh, let me go back. So this one is my favorite scripture, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. And then my mom's favorite scripture, Romans 8. Then my daddy's favorite scripture, Psalms 121. I missed one. Babe, that's my husband. His favorite scripture is Psalms 1. And let's see. So then I just have some others, and I've highlighted them, or I've put them on like a little sticker marker. And I believe that these stickers and die cuts that I've been saving and hoarding forever are actually getting some use. And I love putting them in my faith journal because I go back and I get to see it again. So it's like I'm storing them here for later viewing, because I think that's why I have been hoarding them so, is because, you know, I just like to look at them. They're so pretty. But here they are in the midst of my scriptures. And I write scripture on Sundays. So Sunday, I will write the scriptures that I have studied for the week. I started off just writing scriptures for like various topics or scriptures that would come to mind. But you will see how everything begins to change. So now I have learned how to insert my ephemera into my war binder, faith journal, whatever you want to call it. And I must say that this inspiration has come from the Reset Girl, and from, I think her name is Deely, I think it's 1961, D-E-L-Y 1961. But they are both on YouTube. And do you see that this actually pulls out? So I will be able to journal on all of these pages. As you see, I've already begun. This is going to be my map of the my schedule for the next month when I start to journal again. I'm going to keep track of what I've journaled on this calendar. I've created a tuck here. And here's some paper for me to journal on. Here is another little pocket, and this is a little space for me to journal on there. So I'll be writing scriptures on all these areas. And here is just a little piece of paper that I created, this little tuck. This is a fold out that I'll be able to journal on. I'll be able to journal on this and on these pages. And it's a tuck. So I am so proud of this. I just love looking at it. It just motivates me to write more scripture and write more prayers. And here too, I'll be journaling on the back of this. And this is called a belly band. And this is some of the doily that I say that I hate from the Planner Society. But it came in so handy here, and it looks so pretty with that. So here again is a little corner tuck and a place for me to write a scripture. Here is a belly band. I'll be able to put something under there. I haven't written anything back here, but I did want to show to you how I've prepped these pages. This is not a pocket, but it is a fold up. I can just journal here and journal here. Here's area for me to journal. I can journal on here. I am just so impressed with this. And this cute little envelope. This is just a basic envelope that I already had in my stash. But I created this little tab so that I would be able to secure the lip of the envelope down. And here is just some ephemera that I put on label paper and I was able to just stick it, just attach it to the page. Okay, so let's see, what else do I have? Okay, so this page folds down so that I can journal here as well. And I just secured it with one of these cute rose gold paper clips just to keep the pages down so it'll be easy for me to turn the pages. Here's another place where I'll be able to tuck. This is the belly band as well. And I got it on a slant, and then I did a little scalloped edge. This is just with one of those creative scissors. And they come in all different patterns. But I just kind of love this one. I think it's called Victorian. So I think it went well with this. This is a fold out. And I can journal on all of these pages here. And I secured the pages with some beautiful washi that I thought looked so nice with this. Here again is this is some ephemera that I cut out and just attached it with a glue stick. And I inserted this little letter. And it has the space for me to journal on in the back. Then this was the rest of the picture, so I stuck it on here just to give it a nice look when it goes in under this belly band. Here again, we have a little fold out. And here's some more place for me to journal. And there's still so much journaling space that I'm not even concerned. But this one, this is going to fold up. I hope you can see that. It has some beautiful writing paper here. And I'll be able to write on this sheet as well. And here's some more. Another belly band here and a cute little piece of ephemera. And I can just stick this here. And most of this, all of this ephemera that you see has been from free downloads that I found just by Googling and on Pinterest. So here is another little tuck and some more space for me to journal on. As you see, I have gotten so carried away with this. I am so excited. It's like I have found my way. I am going to be journaling everything. And as you see, this is the reason why I have to put this in its own book. Because this is creating so much bulk in my daily planner. It's just too much. But I love it. It's so much writing space. And again, these are free. This beautiful paper I downloaded free. Some of it came from, what is it? Ephemera's Vintage Garden. And you can Google that. I think that's a .com. So you'll be able to find free printables on that site. Here again is another tuck. And I created a little space for me to write here as well as here. And this is just a little tag. These are so cute. This one folds up again so I can journal more. Let me see. Okay, I think that's the last. Oh, that's not the last one. Okay, so this is the last one that I did. And this is this is a tag. And here's a little tab to keep it together. But this also folds out. And this paper was just so cute. I had to do something with it. But I'll be able to journal here. And then I'll be able to fold it back together. So I think that's super cute. And just keep it here. So that is all for the war binder portion of my planner setup. As you see, it is a lot. I am definitely going to be taking this out right after this video so that I can create its own home. And I'll be able to do many more of these nice little additions without being worried about the bulk that I create. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment in the area below. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, remember to be beautiful because somebody's watching you.